Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Say hi.
Hi.
So first of all, I intermittent fast, which means I fast for a certain amount of time during the day and then I eat within a small window of time. For me, that is 20 hours, which I fast, and 4 hours where I eat. So I eat 2 meals and I'm going to maybe cut that down to 1, but I mean, as it is, I'm usually starving about the time that I normally eat. So I eat my first meal at 2 and we eat dinner together around 6. Last night, what did we have for dinner last night?
I don't know.
Did we have pizza?
No.
For dinner?
No.
Last night?
No.
Yes, we did. We had pizza for dinner last night and I had some pork sausage on that, so I barely use any for the pizza, so I'm going to use the rest of it today. What are we going to make today?
Sausage rolls.
Sausage balls. So Kate is going to help me cook our lunch today. He eats usually a normal breakfast. He eats pretty much normal meals. I'd say he's low carb, but I mean, we're not strict on anything that he eats as long as it's generally healthy. That's all we focus on. So I will show you what we're working with. I got this recipe off of Pinterest, so I will link that down below. I am going to modify it a little bit, but we will show you guys what we're working with. You ready to cook some sausage balls? Okay, let's go. So like I said, I don't have my first meal until about 2 o'clock unless I'm just absolutely starving, which usually means I didn't get enough fat in my diet. Then sometimes I'll eat earlier, or on the weekends I'll eat lunch with them if we go out to eat or something. So it's about 1 o'clock right now. This is the pork that I cooked up yesterday for the pizza, so this is what's left over. The recipe calls for about a pound of it, but this can be a little bit less, but not much less. The brand we use, it's just from Walmart. I don't have it in pretty much any other grocery store. Actually, I don't even have a grocery store in the town I live in. We have to go to another store. This is the ground beef that I'm using for tonight's dinner, but it's the same brand. It's just organic, grass-fed, and then but it was pork, obviously. So we have about a pound of sausage, 2 cups of cheese. We're gonna use 4 tablespoons of butter. This is just a
What's that?
This is a grass-fed butter.
Cool.
4 eggs. Need some salt.
Salt?
2 tablespoons of sour cream. A heaping 1/3 cup of coconut flour.
Starving?
Yeah, I'm starving. Some baking powder. Like I said, I'll link the recipe down below where I found this. And then we also had some tomatoes and mushrooms on our pizza last night, so we're gonna go ahead and throw these in our sausage balls.
What is that?
Are you ready to cook? Yeah? Okay, so the first step would be browning your beef, but I'll link it down below since I already did that, and you can follow along. Oh, I also preheated the oven to 375. Alright, to get started, I'm going to put some nonstick foil on this pan, and then I'm going to mix together the 4 tablespoons of melted butter with 2 tablespoons of sour cream, some garlic powder, salt, and then 4 eggs. We'll stir that all up before adding our cheese and sausage, and then whatever else you want to add to your sausage balls. So while we're doing that, in case you are new to keto, I thought I'd explain it a little bit. A ketogenic diet is where you eliminate carbs from your life. Most carbs, unless they are carnivorous or like some sort of vegetable carb, in some cases, not all cases. The keto is very different for many people, but in general it is a low carb, so low sugar and starches, high fat and moderate protein diet. This forces your body to adapt from burning glucose for energy to using ketones, which is fat. It can have a lot of benefits. It kind of started out in, they used it to help kids with epilepsy. I will let you do your own research on that. I don't want to misinform anyone in any way. So if you're wondering why I put that honey in my morning Bulletproof coffee, because that is definitely not keto, I just find that there are a lot of benefits from organic, raw, like unpasteurized honey. I will leave my links below on where I found this information. There's some studies saying that it can prevent or help even cure cancer. Like I said, I'll leave those links down below so you can make a decision for yourself.
Light is gonna come. The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand.
More for me. No. More for me. No. No. No.
Okay, so they're supposed to be 1-inch balls. I went a little crazy. They're definitely way bigger. 1-inch balls was supposed to make 35. Let's see, I got 3, 6, 9, 13. Okay, these are way too big. You can make them smaller if you want, or just, you know, divide the serving size.
What?
So we're gonna go ahead and put them in the oven. It says 14 to 18 minutes. Yeah, we're definitely gonna go a little bit longer since I made them
Is that big oven?
ginormous. Also, because I added the tomatoes and mushrooms, I knew they're gonna be a little bit bigger, but
The mushroom.
yeah, I think I got carried away. So we're gonna go ahead and throw them in the oven for about 20 minutes, but we'll keep an eye on them.
Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah.
Bubba, did you pick me flowers yesterday? Can you show them to me? Oh, they're so pretty. So we're kind of struggling. We've had this 80-degree weather for the past, I don't know, week or so. And then today we got this. It's just stormy and raining. We're getting like an inch of rain today. And then we're bummed because we had plans to go to the park today. You're gonna get rained on. You're gonna get rained on. For my lemonade, I use a fresh squeezed lemon to get my vitamin C in. Don't use the pure concentrate lemon juice because there's actually no nutrients in there. I also use apple cider vinegar because of it's high in antioxidants. It has a lot of great health benefits. I use a stevia sweetener. And then make sure you drink it with a straw because it's very acidic and you don't want it to ruin your teeth. I drink this with my vitamins. It is best to get your vitamins from a food source, but I do supplement right now. I take potassium, magnesium, and adrenal support, and a woman's 1 a day.
Never stop the way, yeah. Birds chirping and I hear my name, grasping into life. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a start. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah.
So while we were waiting for our lunch to cook, we made a garage for Lightning McQueen, and then we broke the garage, and then Kate tried to fix it. So here is our meal, and then I'm also drinking my lemonade. So here we are, and I just got done entering the whole entire meal into my fitness pal. I'll put a screenshot of that on the screen. But what I did, lighting is horrible in my living room, is I entered all of the ingredients into my fitness pal and got the total macro and calorie information, and then I counted how many sausage balls came out, and I divided that by how many I was having. And so I was eating 4 of them. I tried to pick the smallest 4 to get my serving size, so I added the whole entire meal. That way I can change it in the future for however many I eat. I will put the title of it up there so you can see what it is. I think you can, it's public, so you can go ahead and choose the meal if you make it the exact same way I did. But also the recipe will be listed down below. So I'm going to eat lunch. Hopefully Kate's going to take a nap. We will see, and I will see you guys when we're making dinner. Bye. Say, hey, what's up, you guys?
Hi, what you guys?
Are we making breakfast?
Nah.
Yeah, what are we making?
I don't know dinner.
What are we making for dinner?
I don't know.
Cheeseburger meatloaf?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So we're making cheeseburger meatloaf, and funny thing is, he never wants to help me cook. Unless we're making like a cake or brownies or something, he's just not interested. But when I told him we were gonna make a video, all of a sudden he's very interested in helping me make dinner. I'm gonna link a recipe down below for a cheeseburger meatloaf. It is not exactly what I follow, but I guess we gotta go potty. Hold on. We're making a cheeseburger meatloaf. I will link the recipe down below, but it's not the one I will be following just because I do it just things a little bit different. So mostly because I make the batch kind of small. If you're doing this recipe for more than like 2 adults, or even like, because we do 2 adults and 1 kid, and it's still like just barely not enough, just double the batch or just follow the recipe. So I make it a little bit less.
Holy cow, look it.
Okay, so you are going to need a pound of beef. I use organic grass-fed market side butcher beef. I always go, oh my goodness. Okay, this time I didn't, but everything else in my freezer is 80-20. You want that higher fat content. 1 egg, onion if you prefer it, garlic powder. He's repeating everything I say. Some kind of block of cheese. We're gonna do little cubes. And Parmesan cheese.
Parmesan cheese.
What?
Parmesan cheese.
And then we'll use some salt and pepper. But other than that, that's it. It's super simple, pretty quick and easy actually. So let's get started.
Lions roaring in the morning sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Birds chirping and I hear my name, grasping into life. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a start. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah.
I feel like this is gonna be a bad idea, but Kid really wants to put this in the oven. So, okay, come stand over here. Don't touch it yet.
Why?
Let me get the oven open. Okay, now you need to very carefully pick it up.
Why?
One hand on each side.
Lions gonna come.
Whoa.
Now don't touch the door of the oven.
Why?
Alright, so I put that in there at 450 degrees for about 45 minutes. Huh. He's watching some Land Before Time. Okay, so this chunk a little bit more than it normally would because I used the 93.7. So I would recommend using a higher fat count on your ground beef. So now we are going to make some salads. For my salads, I use an organic spring mix. I use radishes because I just think they're pretty. Cheese. And then I like to add sunflower seeds because they're really high in vitamin B1. Also, instead of ketchup, I just cut up tomatoes to eat with my meal. So that is it. I hope you've enjoyed these 2 meals. I actually filmed 2 days in a row, so I do have another video coming very soon. So if you'd like to see what else I eat in a day, do not forget to click that subscribe button. I can never say that. Like this video if you'd like to see more of them, and comment down below with any questions you might have. I hope you have a wonderful day and will be the reason someone smiles today. Bye!